Hey everybody, welcome back to Small Groups. I'm glad you decided to join us tonight. I hope you had a great long weekend, got to celebrate not having school the last 2 days. Some of you had school yesterday, but most of you were out Monday and Tuesday. I know my family enjoyed some quality time together, but I also know jumping back into the swing of things today can be difficult. So I really appreciate you making an effort to be here tonight. We're continuing in our series, Courage Over Fear, where we're going through the book of Joshua. But before we get into that, I want to ask you, have you ever had a time where you've done something wrong and not only did you feel the effects of it, but it affected the other people around you? Or maybe vice versa. Someone else has done something wrong and you didn't do anything wrong, but you were punished because of their decision. I think back to elementary school and middle school where someone was acting up in class and the teacher just kind of snapped and said, all right, that's it. Everybody has silent lunch today. And you would go to the lunchroom and you had to eat in complete silence, not because you had done something wrong, but because someone in your class had done something that they shouldn't have done. I used to hate when that happened, so much so that I still remember it today. Maybe you have a scenario that's like that. I bet if you do, you haven't forgotten how it's made you feel. Tonight, we're continuing in our series, Courage Over Fear, where we're going through the book of Joshua. And each week, we're looking at situations where people are faced with a decision. Are they going to honor God, or are they going to give into their flesh? Are they going to give way to fear, or are they going to have courage to stand firm in their faith? And tonight, we're going to be looking at a story where somebody decides actually to give into their flesh. They don't decide to stand firm in their faith, and we're going to see how that decision not only affects them, but it affects everyone around them. We're going to be picking up in chapter 7, and I want to kind of catch you up for what's happened since we were last together. So the Israelite army has now overtaken the city of Jericho. They were given strict instructions when they overtook that city of what they were supposed to do and what they weren't supposed to do. They were instructed of what they were not to take and what they were supposed to give over to the Lord. As you read through the scripture tonight, you're going to see that there's an individual that makes a decision of their own to not obey what God had instructed. And like I said, we're going to talk about how that not only affects them, but everyone around them. And so tonight, as you go into your discussion, some things might feel like it's stepping on your toes because we're going to get honest and real about the things that we're struggling with. And we're going to take time to think through that so that hopefully that we'd be encouraged and we'd be challenged to make the decision to turn away from our flesh, to not give in to the things we know that are going to bring harm to us and to others, and to choose righteousness, because we know that that's what brings the peace of God, which there's nothing like God's peace. So I hope you guys have an excellent group tonight. I hope you guys have a fun time being able to be together in fellowship, and I also hope that you'll dive in and be real and honest. We're glad you're here tonight. We can't wait for what's ahead. See you guys soon.